Outlander is one of those rare series that lingers in the mind long after the final frame dissolves. Fans return to it again and again, secretly blushing at the most intimate moments and wondering how a work of fiction can feel so achingly real. Much of that enchantment comes from the people who created it, the actors whose lives beyond the camera are just as compelling as the characters they portray. Today, we step behind the scenes to uncover the real connections, the secrets, and the beating hearts behind the stars of Outlander. But a gentle warning, there will be spoilers from early seasons. So let's begin where love and darkness collide. Tobias Menzies, the man behind Randall's duality. Frank Randall, Jonathan Randall, two identities, two timelines, two souls, both embodied flawlessly by Tobias Menzies. On screen, he becomes both the loyal husband and the merciless predator. Off-screen, however, Tobias remains a fortress of privacy. Despite media fascination, almost nothing is known about his romantic life. The only confirmed whisper was a short relationship with actress Kristen Scott Thomas between 2005 and 2006, followed by silence. Tobias has never sought headlines. Instead, he has built a career defined by restraint and brilliance. If you miss him in Outlander, you'll find him in the regal corridors of The Crown, where he steps into the role of Prince Philip opposite Olivia Colman's Queen Elizabeth II. Tobias seems content to let his performances speak for him, and they speak with force. Graham McTavish, the Highlander in spirit. Dougal Mackenzie, fierce, loyal, magnetic, captured fans' hearts from the start, brought to life by Graham McTavish. Although born in New Zealand with a smooth English accent, Graham insists that at heart he feels more Scottish than ever. He often reflects on the parallels between Dougal's hunger for freedom and the fire of modern Scotland, both proud, both unbreakable. Away from set, Graham leads a grounded life with his wife Gwen and their two daughters in central Otago, New Zealand, a place he jokes has more McTavishes than Scotland itself. Speaking of fatherhood, he once said of his daughter Anna, "I've been so lucky to witness so many of her milestones. I never want to start missing 'em now." And honestly, what's more irresistible than a man who is both warrior and devoted father? One scroll through his Instagram reveals rugged peaks, whiskey, and warmth, the essence of a true Highland soul. Lottie Verbeek, the elegant enigma. On screen, Gailus Duncan is wild, hypnotic, and dangerous. Off-screen, Lottie Verbeek carries a quiet artistry. She is one of those performers who seem to inhabit their work more than the spotlight. While she has shared occasional glimpses of her personal life, a Valentine's photo here, a subtle caption there, Lottie keeps her romantic world veiled. Like her character, she lets mystery speak in her place. What we do know is that her devotion to her craft continues to earn her admiration and respect throughout the industry. David Berry, a lord in character and in life. In Outlander, Lord John Grey is defined by loyalty and gentle resilience. And in real life, actor David Berry mirrors that same devotion, especially toward family. David has been married to Christina Tessick for more than 6 years, and together they share a son named Alexander. In a touching interview, he revealed that his son even inherited a nickname inspired by his role. "When Alexander was born, I started calling him Little Lord Berry." He still wears the name proudly. Fate added a twist. Alexander arrived the very day David returned from filming season 3 in Scotland. Christina was already in labor when his plane landed in Australia. Talk about cinematic timing. David admitted it was agonizing to leave her during that period, but everything unfolded perfectly in the end. Like Lord John, he lives by love, loyalty, and impeccable timing. Laura Donnelly, the artist who loves artists. Jenny Murray, Claire's fierce and loyal sister-in-law, is played by Laura Donnelly, a woman who believes in love built on creativity. In a 2007 interview, Laura confessed she couldn't imagine being with someone who didn't understand her artistic world. At the time, she was dating Nathan Connolly, guitarist for Snow Patrol. Years later, Laura revealed that romance had ended, but love eventually found her again. "I do have someone else on the scene," she shared in 2015. "He's half civilian, half industry, a writer. It's wonderful being with someone who understands the life we actors lead." His identity remains unconfirmed. Rumors once linked her to Guardians of the Galaxy star Lee Pace, but nothing was ever verified. Whoever he is, Laura clearly values love that understands silence, imagination, and creative chaos. Stephen Cree, the husband behind Ian Murray. For those wondering, yes, Stephen Cree, who portrays Ian Murray, is happily married. His wife, Colette Crawford, is a respected casting director, though Stephen jokes, "She's never hired me, no nepotism whatsoever." Their wedding took place just 2 days after filming wrapped, and he still looked like a World War II groom. He laughs, but Colette didn't mind. She was marrying one of Scotland's most charming actors. While they keep their love story mostly private, one thing is certain: their marriage thrives on humor, mutual respect, and shared creative spark. A bond strong enough to withstand any fictional storm. Sophie Skelton, the woman behind Brianna Fraser. Brianna Randall Fraser, strong, passionate, unafraid to fight for love. And just like her character, Sophie Skelton has stirred curiosity among fans. While she keeps her private life away from the spotlight, whispers suggest she may share more than chemistry with her on-screen husband Richard Rankin. The rumors began in 2016 when the two visited the Wardlaw Mausoleum, researching the real Fraser lineage before joining the show. Later that year, they were seen together again in Glasgow, laughing and deep in conversation. The Daily Mail hinted that the pair were more than colleagues, though neither ever confirmed it. Perhaps it was fan imagination, blurring fantasy and reality. Still, the way they gaze at one another on screen keeps the speculation alive. And maybe that's enough. Stanley Weber, the solitary count. As Comte Saint-Germain, Stanley Weber delivered one of Outlander's most elegant villains, mysterious, aristocratic, dangerously charming. Off-screen, however, he is grounded and reserved. Rumors once linked him to Not Another Happy Ending co-star Karen Gillan in 2013, but he quickly denied them, saying simply, "I'd like to put it on record that I am single at the moment." Since then, the French actor has focused on his work rather than romance. Perhaps that's part of his allure, the quiet intensity of an artist who doesn't need to justify himself. Somewhere, admirers wait, hoping he might look up from a script and finally notice them. Nell Hudson, where love and music intertwine. Leary Mackenzie may be remembered as jealous and scheming, but in real life Nell Hudson couldn't be more different. Nell has been in a long-term relationship with Will Taylor, lead singer of the British band Flight. Their love story began in 2011 when Nell first saw Will performing at the Jericho Tavern in Oxford. She approached him, even though, she later joked, he was broke and far from fame. They've been together ever since, a relationship that has grown alongside their artistic dreams. Nell has said that Will often writes songs about her, and she loves hearing them. Their romance feels like a melody, steady, tender, and beautifully real. Sam Heughan and Catriona Balfe, the chemistry that transcends time. And now we reach the question every Outlander fan eventually asks: are Sam Heughan and Catriona Balfe in love in real life? Their chemistry as Jamie and Claire Fraser is legendary. The wedding scene, the longing, the heartbreak, so authentic that viewers forget it's acting. But when asked, Catriona responded, "Honestly, we're incredibly great friends. To have that closeness and to get along so well on set, it's wonderful. But no, we're not together." Sam, ever the flirt, once joked, "We could try," before adding with a grin, "It's funny, fans think that if we're not actually together, they've been deceived. But that's what acting is, we're telling a story. Still, that story has woven them into each other's lives forever, even if only as friends who shared something rare." Their real lives beyond the screen. In real life, Scottish-born Sam Heughan has been linked to actress Amy Shields, who supported him at the Spy Who Dumped Me premiere in 2018. They've known each other for more than a decade, but both choose privacy. Before that, Sam was rumored to have dated actress Mackenzie Morsey. They appeared together at several red carpet events before parting ways quietly in 2018. Catriona Balfe, meanwhile, found lasting love with Irish music producer Tony McGill. Their relationship remained a beautifully kept secret until Catriona appeared at the Golden Globes with a sparkling engagement ring, saying simply, "I'm very happy." The hearts behind the Highlands. And perhaps that is what makes Outlander endure. It isn't just the sweeping landscapes, the battles, or the forbidden romances. It's the people who breathe life into it. Behind every sword clash and passionate kiss are real hearts, private, imperfect, profoundly human. Sam, Katrina, Tobias, Graham, Lottie, Stephen, each carries a story as compelling as the world of Outlander itself. As the mist rolls once more across the Highlands, we are reminded that love, on screen or off, is always worth believing in. For the fans who have followed these stories through years and lifetimes, perhaps the greatest magic is this: Outlander continues to make us feel something true. Outlander is more than a show. It is a heartbeat rippling through time. Every actor, Tobias to Graham, Lottie to Stephen, has carried part of that pulse, shaping a world where love, pain, and destiny dance across centuries. Their stories remind us that even when eras shift and faces fade, human emotion endures. The courage that drove a Highland warrior to defend his clan still burns in us today, the courage to love fiercely, to dream boldly. And maybe that is why Outlander remains timeless. Because deep down, we all long for something that defies time. A love that never dies. A story that never truly ends. So, as the Highland mists rise again, we know this is not a farewell, only another beginning. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Your support is my biggest motivation to keep creating even more exciting and engaging videos for you. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. There's always something new and thrilling on the way.